take a breath and slow down for a moment, because today's headline is exactly the kind that can trigger excitement, confusion, and unrealistic expectations, especially if you don't understand what's really happening behind the scenes. You've probably already seen it circulating across social media, messaging groups, and dinar-related platforms. Massive Iraqi dinar, move CBI, removes 3 zeros from the 20,000 note. It's dramatic. It's bold, and it's designed to grab your attention instantly. But here's the truth. Headlines move much faster than facts, and when money is involved, that gap between headlines and reality is where people get hurt. Today, I want to step away from hype completely and speak to you like a real person, not as a promoter, not as a guru, not as someone selling dreams, timelines, or secret access. My goal is very simple: to help you understand what this development actually means, explain what it absolutely does not mean, and show you how to protect yourself from emotional decisions, misinformation, and scams. This conversation is not about rushing. It's about clarity, awareness, and staying grounded while others react emotionally. Let's start with something that needs to be said clearly and without confusion. Major banks do not operate the way social media describes them. Chase, Citi, Wells Fargo, or any other large institution does not have employees quietly offering secret exchange rates, early access, private appointments, or insider currency deals. That is not how real banking works. There is no banker pulling people aside with confidential currency information. If anyone tells you they have a bank contact offering special treatment, walk away immediately. That is not opportunity. That is the beginning of a scam. So, how do real banks actually prepare? They are quiet by design. They protect information aggressively. They follow strict compliance rules, internal approvals, and regulatory oversight. When people talk about inside information, what they are usually misunderstanding is internal preparation, not secrets. Real signals look like this: subtle changes in employee language, updates in internal scripts, system classifications being reviewed, compliance teams reassessing exposure, and staff training adjustments. This type of preparation is boring. It's slow, and it's intentional. There is no hype attached to it because hype is a liability in banking. For many years, mentioning the Iraqi dinar to a major U.S. bank produced an immediate and consistent response. We don't deal with that currency. It's not supported. We can't help you. End of conversation. No nuance, no discussion. That kind of response is called absolute rejection. Recently, something subtle and subtle matters has shifted. The response is no longer a hard no. Instead, language has changed to phrases like, "not at this time," or "we don't currently offer that service." In banking, words are chosen very carefully. Can't is a dead end. Currently don't leaves room for future reassessment. This does not mean approval. It does not mean activation, but it does signal observation. Behind the scenes, banks operate massive internal systems that classify currencies into categories such as active, inactive, restricted, or under review. When a currency shifts categories internally, no public announcement is made. Employees don't broadcast it. The public is not informed, but system behavior changes, and people familiar with those systems notice. The Iraqi dinar is no longer being treated as completely invisible in certain contexts. That does not mean it's tradable today. It means it's being monitored, and monitoring costs money. Banks do not spend resources on something they believe has zero future relevance. Now, let's look at Iraq's side of the story. Over the past several years, Iraq has been rebuilding far more than roads and buildings. It has been rebuilding systems. That includes banking, modernization, anti-corruption efforts, international compliance, digital payment expansion, and integration with global financial institutions. This process is slow. It's frustrating. But it's real. Global banks watch these developments carefully because systemic reform changes how currencies are treated long before the public sees results. Now let us address the headline itself: the removal of 3 zeros from the 20,000 dinar note. On the surface, this sounds cosmetic, but central banks do not make changes like this casually. Redenomination requires system updates, public education, printing logistics, staff training, and regulatory coordination. These steps are part of long-term monetary management, not overnight wealth creation. Let's be extremely clear. This does not mean an instant revaluation, overnight riches, or banks opening exchange windows tomorrow. What it does mean is continued structural management of the currency that aligns with reform, not speculation. Banks live and breathe risk assessment. They do not chase headlines. They do not get emotional. If the Iraqi dinar were permanently categorized as irrelevant, it would remain completely ignored. Instead, what we're seeing now is reassessment does not equal approval. It equals attention. And in finance, attention always comes before action. This is where most people make mistakes. Words like massive move and breaking news trigger mental calculations. People imagine life-changing scenarios instantly. That's human nature. But real financial change is boring at first. It involves paperwork, verification, compliance, documentation, and taxes. Anyone pushing urgency, secrecy, or speed is selling fantasy. Let's talk about scams, because whenever headlines like this appear, scams multiply. Fake emails, fake calls, fake insiders, fake exchange groups, fake websites. Banks do not contact customers to offer currency exchanges. Ever? Real developments are public, official, consistent, and verified. If someone reaches out offering early access, special rates, or urgency, it is a scam every time. Even if the value of the Iraqi dinar changes in the future, it will not instantly make everyone wealthy. Markets adjust. Governments regulate. Controls exist. The real advantage is not speed. The real advantage is patience. People who rush lose money. People who prepare stay safe. If you're holding IQD, your role right now is simple. Keep it secure. Keep it documented. Stay calm. And ignore urgency. Preparation does not mean activation, but activation never happens without preparation. When people say massive move, what they're really noticing is quiet change. Language shifts. System adjustments. Monitoring. Reassessment. None of this guarantees timing, rates, or outcomes. It simply means the currency is no longer invisible. Movement in real finance is quiet. Noise is emotional. Don't chase headlines. Don't trust insiders. Watch what banks do, not what people claim. You are not early. You are not late. You are observing, and observing is exactly where you should be. Stay grounded. Stay patient. Stay safe. Real financial systems prepare quietly, and that's how you stay ahead. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. If you found this information helpful or interesting, please take a moment to hit the like button. Your likes really help support the channel and motivate us to keep going. Don't forget to share this video with friends and family who might also benefit from this content. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for daily updates, in-depth analysis, and important news that truly matters. Also, press the bell icon so you never miss any future videos. We bring you facts, insights, and stories you won't easily find elsewhere. Your support allows us to improve the quality of our content every day. Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.